People say lol. I say lol. We all say lol. What is my voice? Apparently I haven't spoken much today. Some kind of whatever that is. Ooh, new stream. Yeah, new stream. Yeah, you got that right. I don't know why I'm talking like that. There's no reason for me to talk like that. I'm just more or less doing the same things that I've been doing all week. Just, you know, bits of this, bits of that. Saying hi. Yeah. Still gotta fix Andy's skin a little bit, which is alright. Gotta do the hair as well. What's gonna be so much fun. Still gotta do the bow. I'm gonna do some Photoshop stuff as well. I'm just gonna basically work on a little bits of things here and there. Just whatever comes to mind. Gooby, I just did an interview with Jared from Subway. Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna be working on bits and pieces. I do plan to play games later, my usual ones, but we'll just see how we go. So thank you for those who are here, and let's hope that I don't say any or screw up too badly. I don't know. I'm paranoid. It's all fun though. Still gotta do the goddamn shadows a bit more intense. So how's your day been? It is Thursday, 2:40 here, so it's not too late. Might be a bit late for some of you guys, but here it's alright. It's alright, not too bad. Need dark. Yeah. I was waiting for another live stream. Well, damn, here I am. Well, here's the stream. Here I am. Yeah. So I have to try to get myself a little bit more organized, because I was looking at this thing before. I was hesitant about joining Patreon because Dolan was like, oh, there's going to be a YouTube membership thing similar to Patreon where you can get supporters from that. And I was like, yeah, okay. But now it turns out you need 100,000 subscribers to even qualify for that. And like, damn, 100,000. I mean, I'm very happy with the amount that I've got, but 100,000 is just like a whole other tier. It's like, Jesus. So I am going to be doing a Patreon very soon. I have signed up, but I haven't put anything up yet. All I want to do for the time being is just do a just a tip donation thing, and just post all my work in progresses and all that. I think that's all I can really do for the time being. I can't offer rewards until I've caught up on commissions. Otherwise it's just not fair. Okay, just gotta do this. So that's me in a nutshell. Tomorrow, well, actually I haven't got it confirmed or not, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'm working, and yeah. But yeah, so money is cruel, money is mean. No. It's actually kind of cute. I guys feel like it's been forever since my last stream. It was Tuesday, wasn't it? I took yesterday off, and what did I do yesterday? I just played a little bit of Pokemon, and then I went home when Dolan was too tired, because I didn't want to miss out on spending time with him, because that's just cruel. I, for the last week or two, keep on bringing my sketchbooks with me everywhere. Like, I go upstairs, I bring my sketchbooks, I bring them downstairs, I bring them with me. But the thing is, last night I was so keen on, and if you're on what you call it, Discord, you would have seen this. I was so keen on doing some sketches. At last I was going to catch up on, which I'm still not quite 100% there yet. I was going to catch up on MasterChef, and then I was going to do some sketches while I watched. And lo and behold, my cat decided that she would relax with me. It was nice, but oh god, I didn't get to do any work last night whatsoever. None. I love you, Jaina, but god. You're making me go so behind. What's up, Goobs? How's life? You know, bits and pieces. Same old, same old. Just streaming all the things. Well, okay, I'm just sick of seeing the same thing. It's like, just change the title just a little bit. I mean, it's still pretty much the same thing. I mean, it's going to be art and games, as per usual. I'm hoping to do maybe a little bit of Illustrator work, maybe. How come you draw your hair golden? Because her name is Golden Gooby, and once upon a time I did have blonde hair. But of course, as you age, it gets darker. Like, my hair's a lot darker now than what it was when I was younger. My hair used to be blonde, like golden blonde. And besides, the name of the character is Golden Gooby, so I was like, okay, she has to have something golden. And I thought her hair can be golden. I mean, her skin, she could have just been golden, you know, as she was, but it's just what happened. Yeah. There's the people that I do owe work to, commissions or whatever, they are getting done. I'm still recovering from a bunch of stuff that's happened recently that you don't just get over overnight. But thank you guys for being here. I'm hoping that this will be, you know, just as long as other streams that I've done. At the moment, I'm just building up the bow. Gooby, my leg sadly broke. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, it's interesting to hear the story behind the gold hair. Well, basically, her name is Golden Gooby. So I was like, okay, so she has to have one aspect golden. So I'm like, okay, maybe her hair can be gold. Simple enough. And, my hair was gold when I was younger. You know, you look at pictures of me and it's like, oh wow, I'm not gold per se, but blonde. I was blonde. Like, now I'm kind of mousy brown or dark blonde, depending on what you want to call it. It used to be dark blonde, but now I'd say it's more light brown. But, you know, hair changes. That's fine. I'm cool with it. Things change. I'm hoping next week to do get started on the Let's Draws again, because I have that picture that I did earlier this week of Winter Gooby, and I still want to draw another, you know, aspect to that eventually. Yeah. I'm a big fan of you. Well, thank you, Jackie Plays. Much appreciated. I love how you draw. Thank you. I like how I draw too, otherwise I wouldn't do it. I'm a plant now. Good for you. I hope you're having fun. Hey, Sublime. I'll also be working on your picture as well, which I'm pretty sure I've showed you. It's Asuna. She is so close to the base color. I've still got to do like the, you know, the things on the, whatever you call it. And I think a little bit of detail on her sword, but I'm getting there. I tell you, the details in Asuna were a lot more complicated than what I thought. Yeah. You're a plant now. I'm pretty sure I read that. Oh, I appreciate it. It's kind of sweet when people are like, I'm tired, but I'm gonna watch this anyway. It's like, oh. Just a little bit more in here. I'm probably doing it too deep, but I don't care. I'm going to be doing hair strands. I mean, I don't need to, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I was originally thinking of using the burn and lighten tool, but I think instead I'm just gonna have to be selective about what I do, what I use. Marching plays flute. Nice. Good job. Okay, so it was just in that layer. Fair enough. I was like, what is this? It's not fair. And that is going to be just light. A little bit of other info for those who might be curious. I might have mentioned how my brother was offered a place in a Canadian university because of how good he is at sports. He actually got an offer from a place in Florida as well, just recently. But but he's going to stick to Canada because I think it's better suited to what he wants to do. No, that's sweet, Brian. Are things better with you and your siblings? I hope so. Your YouTube red ran out. Damn, that sucks. I don't think I've ever had that. Deselect. Okay, so now I'm going to play with the hair. I might do a little bit more with her skin in a little bit, but I think right now I want to work on the hair. I mean, Doopy's fairly straightforward because her hair's just the one shade plus, you know, the shadows that I've created. But Andy, This is going to be interesting. I don't know if this is going to work. Well, you guys saw I was truthful. The skin did not work on Andy. You know, I had to erase and start again. So hoping that it's a bit better. Is that Suki from Avatar: The Last Airbender as a bust? Yeah, that was a commission for Fowl, and he's using it as his icon, which is I really like it when people use my artwork in their icons. If I've actually done it for them, or if they, it doesn't really offend me as long as you're not claiming it as your own, like what you see a lot of artists do, to be honest. Okay, do I do another layer for the hair, or do I just do it in detailed? I think I'll do another layer for hair. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so I got that. Might. Dull. Thank you. She's kind of, she looks a bit like a Disney character. That was not my intention when I drew her, but oh well. What sports thing is he doing? Volleyball. My brother is a pro volleyball player. Potentially good enough for the Olympics in the future, but I didn't say that. Well, I think that's the direction that he wants to go in, potentially, if it works out. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Ah, because that, right. I was doing it in the wrong layer, that explains why it's being weird. No, that's very sweet. It's nice when we can be proud for our siblings, like me, for example, not that I'm trying to, take away from anything. I am so proud of, of my brother, and I think that he's done a fantastic job. There is not one part of me that is like, oh God, I'm, jealous that he's got these opportunities that I didn't, because we're different. He just happens to be very sporty and academic, and I was always into the arts. Well, But no, I'm always proud of my siblings, and my sister, she's, well, she's still in high school, so she's not 100% sure what she's going to do, but, we'll just see what happens, They grow up so fast, don't they? I know that's a cliche thing, but it's true, they do. They grow up so fast. It's like, oh wow, where did the years go? Oh man. I cannot see that. No, I can. There we go. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit of experimenting because I will need to blend the two together. Exercising, yeah. No, that's nice, Brian. It's interesting being the oldest, isn't it? Because you've had all these experiences and you just get to watch the others grow up. There's always been one part of me, and I'm not too sure how anyone else feels, but I've always kind of wanted an older sibling, just someone that I could potentially learn off, like what my brother and sister have, but, that's not how it was meant to be. I was supposed to be the one to, be there to support my brother and sister. But it would have been nice to have one older sibling. I don't know, I just didn't like being responsible for everything. Something happens, it's your fault. It's like, I didn't ask for the responsibility. I'm going deep, but it's true. I'm sorry to hear that. Look, my brother is great, but the one fault that he has, although things have improved, is he and Snoopy just do not get along. It's just a sibling thing, but it's always been, tricky for my parents to, to watch that, see it. Yeah. No, I've never been into sports. I mean, like everyone else, you try, but you just can't get into it. I personally think it might have been my thumbs that. It probably sounds weird, but I think it was my thumbs that held me back. I have short, stubby thumbs, and I couldn't really catch properly, so I reckon that probably, didn't help me with my sports. It sounds lame, but it's true. And hiccupy, apparently. Good job, Gooby. I've already had food today and it was delicious. trying to blend it. 15, nice. Still young, but, you know, older than some. That's not too bad. You can see that that's starting to come along. Hey, Sydney White. No. You know, I have, I'm not too sure what you call it, but if you've seen pictures of, or if you've heard of Megan Fox and her thumbs, I have the same thing as her. Except I think mine are a bit stubbier. I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. I am what I am. Dolan just calls it my widescreen thumbs because he's silly and cute. Widescreen thumbs. Say llamas? I like llamas. Why wouldn't you like llamas? Has someone got a problem with llamas? Had a tree fall. That's not good. Yeah, we also had a tree fall in our backyard once when my parents weren't home, but it was a really stormy day and they probably shouldn't have gone out. Things were fine, but it was a little bit worrisome for a while that, hey, our dog was in the backyard and, you know, he might have been hurt. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how that's blending. I just got to do that with the rest of the hair now. It's like, okay, but I've done this, but now I've got to do this. I think I'll do this bit. I'll be able to do the nice flow. I'll make sure I select these two. And then, of course, when I've done all this, I'm going to, you know, just go outside the lines and just go crazy. Because that's what I do. They cut the tree down. Yeah, weirdness runs a little bit in my family. I think my brother's the most normal, but even he has streaks of weirdness. This might take a little while. Weirdness is a part of humankind, no doubt. No, I don't play Roblox. There are games I just don't play, not because I don't want to, but just because I'm not a gamer. I've said this many times. And it's literally, it's not you, it's me. This one might take a little while. Some bits you can see, some bits you can't see. Marvel or DC? I think in terms of movies, Marvel. It's just with what they've been doing with them lately. DC, look, the best thing they've come out with in recent years, I know a lot of people would agree with me, is Wonder Woman. I loved Wonder Woman. I thought it was brilliant. No, I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. But at least you get to see your siblings. Wasted too much money. Yeah, I've spent a tiny little bit of money on Pokemon Go, but usually when they have those, you know, those special boxes, I try not to spend money on it willy-nilly because it's silly. You don't need to spend money on a game. Not too much anyway. Cruella DeVille. That's kind of funny. Make sure you say that to her next time. It's like, hey, you remind me of Cruella DeVille. I've never had more than one colour in my hair at a time. I want this one. Yep. Because I want to select that. Why are you doing this to me? It's so finicky. It's like, I want to click on this. And I'm like, no, I don't want you to click on that. That's funny. I don't really have a preference when it comes to the Nintendo characters. They're all pretty cool. It's been stressing you? I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. But yeah, we will be playing some games, and as you can see, I'm getting somewhere with the hair at last. Gonna make it a bit more visible here, though. Probably make it a tiny little bit darker as well. I don't know who those are. I'm sorry. There are some things I don't know, and I am sorry for not knowing. I'm gonna do some bits in the black too. No, I don't play those games. You want to know what games I play? I play Dolan Kart. I play Pokemon Go. I also play this Cluedo game that I recently got on my phone thanks to Dolan, and I play Jackbox games. That's me in a nutshell, that's what I play. Anything else is like, nah. Because I'm just that lame. And yes, I see the mistake up there. I'm just going to minor it a little bit. About 21. Just so it blends in a little bit more. There we go. That looks better. It's not that I don't like the games, I just don't play them. Pokemon. Well, I suppose when it comes to money, yes. I'm still playing Dolan Kart, although recently the latest update has been a bit questionable. Just needs a bit more work on it. Okay, that's a little bit too dark for my liking. Probably about 39. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to try to go with the flow. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You got to pick, try to figure out what you like and what you don't like. I was on the leaderboard, but I think this month it's a bit trickier. But that's okay. I've already done better than what I thought than what I was originally. I finally cracked 20,000, which probably sounds lame to some people, but for me it's like, yes, good job. Dolan Kart voice acting. Well, I'd already done a bunch of voices for you know, a while ago, so Dolan just went back into some of my old files and was like, yeah, we'll use that. It's like, cool. I didn't have to do any new ones. Though there are some new ones that I think he wants to do for the different skins when they finally put them in. Yeah, no, that's okay. The game isn't exactly easy. It's a little bit tricky. Probably a bit darker than that. Well, not darker, but more opacity. I'm playing with the opacity in these. Opacity is just basically the thickness. That's probably not the best way to explain it. She sounds like a female Link. Me, female Link. I've never heard that before, but okay, I'll wear that. I'll take that. Okay, so you can see that we're starting to get the hair together. It's not quite as visible as some bits, but no, thank you. I appreciate that. I think my tissues are almost run out. God damn it, need more tissues. It's like the one thing that we need weekly, tissues. A race to the bathroom to wash our hands? Was that a DTS? That's not a true story. That didn't happen. Or did it? No, we didn't race to wash our hands. That didn't happen. Yep. But I did hiccup just then. And then I gotta do this bit. I'm okay. Shh, 5 Nights at Gooby's. What would that be like? I'd be scared. 5 Nights at Gooby's. Ooh. That's scary. I don't know what it'd be like 5 Nights at Gooby's. 5 Nights at Gooby's. How are you today? I'm okay. But I keep on going from really hot to really cold, and it's insane. 5 Nights at Gooby's equals trivia murder party, I guess. No, people can play whatever they want. If they don't want to play Dolan Kart, well then that's their choice. Just be aware that I'm going to play Dolan Kart. I just got to adjust myself a little bit. There we go. I play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I love Breath of the Wild. It's a beautiful game. It's so well done. Dolan Kart is fun? Well, good. I'm glad you enjoy it. I think for Shine I'll just do the same thing that I did with Gooby and Snoopy a couple of weeks ago. I don't play Dolan Kart? Well, that's fair enough. Do you prefer hot or cold weather? I hate both because it plays with my goddamn chronic fatigue and it's frustrating. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's probably too soon to do that. I need to make it a little bit darker now so you can actually see it. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I mean, the biggest disaster I had with Andy, and you guys were witness to it, was figuring out that goddamn skin color. And even then, I'm still a little bit not entirely satisfied with how it looks. Again, if you didn't see my comment Starstream or Bumblebee, I have no idea who they are. $5 totally should begin a Kickstarter for 5 Nights at Gooby's, lol. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Jose, is that it? Jose? I think we discussed that. It is Jose. I hope so. I really hate pronouncing names wrong. You know why? Because I've had my name pronounced wrong pretty much my whole life. My last name. It's frustrating. It's like, no, come on, just get it right, please. How's Dolan? He's actually doing okay. He's still got a tiny little bit of a cough, unfortunately. Oh, and he had the worst luck. I don't think he's going to like me telling you this. In fact, if he is listening, he's probably going to burst through the doors and say, please don't. He had a couple of accidents before I started the streaming. He spilt my coffee, and then our housemate made us, you know, this really nice honey tea that's supposed to have these really special, well, not special, but, you know, cool health benefits. And he managed to spill that on himself as well. So he hasn't had the best luck this morning. Or afternoon, actually, because it's afternoon now. Yeah, Dolan's not going to be too happy that I revealed that. Don't tell him that I told you, please. What's the happiest moment in your life? I don't know. I suppose I've had some pretty cool happy moments when it comes to drawing. Probably meeting Dolan was pretty good. That was pretty happy. Yeah, Dolan, if you're watching that, I'm sorry for ratting you out, sweetie. Promise I don't think of you any differently. I didn't laugh at him. I just felt sorry for him because, god damn, how much bad luck can you have in one sitting? And it was like all within an hour, like it didn't even give him a break. It's like, god damn, the poor thing. It's probably more skin colour, but we'll see how this goes. Hey, and Fel, don't rat me out! I thought we were friends! Jacksepticeye or Markiplier? I'm gonna sound like the biggest weirdo and say I've never really watched any of their videos. The only one I watched is when other YouTubers might mention them or something. Oh, hi Momo. Thank you so much for commenting. Much appreciated. Lurking, that's cool. Thanks. Lurking's nice. And totally not creepy. Just gonna add a little bit more in here. There's not really any darkness in here. I don't need it too dark, I just need a little bit of darkness. Douglas Thomas, fair enough. I must say, the best thing about streaming is just how entertaining you guys are. I love being entertained while I stream. I mean, what more would you want? Has anyone heard of Momo? Yes. Not the Momo that was just here, the other Momo, yes. Say Limoz? Okay. I would pay actual money for that, Brian. Well, good for you. Use that money, spend that money. I don't know, I'm weird. Okay, just this little bit of hair here, and then I can add more detail. Oh, and this bit here. How did I miss that? It happens. You miss things. That and that. And this one here, this little strand. Yeah, doesn't that suck when people download stuff and it slows down? Yeah. Good job, Brian. I hope it goes well. Whatever your plans are, good luck. I do it out of friendly sarcasm. I know, you've been here long enough where I think I can pick up on most sarcasm. Yesterday and now today. It'll be okay. I'm really liking how the hair looks. I mean, yeah, there are some bits where it's like crosses over, it doesn't quite look natural, but from a distance it looks fine. Just don't zoom in. If you zoom in, it's like, oh god, what is happening here? No, even zoomed in, just like these bits here where the hair starts, where it's not supposed to. That's like the only real thing. But if you zoom out, it looks fine. 5 Nights at Gooby's not scary. Hey, Mimi. Welcome. Thank you, Toxic. I appreciate the comment. Yeah, I am going to set up Patreon, but I just need to figure it out first. It's just more or less going to be a donation thing at the moment, just a tip jar, until I can do monthly rewards. I don't want to do monthly rewards until I catch up on my commissions, though. Do I know the way? Well, for a while, funny thing was, in my Discord, people were calling me the Queen, and I'm like, what is this? Why are you guys calling me the Queen? I had no idea what was going on. Can memology become a thing? Isn't it kind of already a thing? Kind of, maybe? Gooby, I use your skin in Dolan Cart. Hey, I use Gooby skin as well. Totally not because I like playing as myself, or hearing my voice, because that's weird. I remember the first time that I watched the Gooby, Doopy, and Snoopy video. I was like, oh my god, it was so weird. But it's like one of my favorites. I really like that and the Zaragamba and Dolan ones because that's them. That's just them being brothers. Gooby is the fish mama. I had a dream that I said something really funny and I made everyone laugh, and then I was upset because it was a dream and I didn't make anyone laugh. Oh man, don't you just hate when you have those dreams that feel so realistic and it's like, oh no, that didn't actually happen? It's just your imagination. You aren't that funny. It's like, god damn, I thought I was funny. Okay, so now I'm doing some bits on top. Okay, so a little bit here. I'm gonna do some hair hanging. Well, you never know. As you guys know, Snoopy did have a health scare. So don't be in a rush to, see anything from her in a while. She is back at school as well, so that now becomes priority. I use the Scooby skin and Dolan cart. Good for you. Hashtag I use the Gooby skin and Dolan cart. I've used all of them really. I really like using Melissa as well, especially the Dark Swan one. Now I'm just adding bits, probably bits I don't need, but I'm adding them anyway. Mimi's a plant scare. Ah. Okay, that one's probably a bit too far, but oh well. I like hair. And this is on the top layer so that it's going over the line art. Oops. Done in the wrong place. Because like birds. I just think I love Melissa's design. Well, to be honest, I like all the Planet Dolan designs, but I really like Melissa's. It's just cool. Yeah, no, I get that. Phones are a bitch. I can say that from experience. That's probably a bit too far out, but oh well. Probably need to use that just a bit lighter. Leonard Skinner. Cool. I honestly didn't know they were still a thing. Or is it a band that does their songs? I don't know how things work. Forgive me, I'm just a goob. It's going off the page. I don't want it to go off the page. Free bird. Damn. Someone's in pain. Stressed, huh? Don't let stress get to you. Just talk to people that won't stress you. Foo Fighters. Cool. Doing Doopy's hair is going to be just as fun. Except I'm only really working with a few colours. With Andy's, I'm working with a few. How's that look? Hope it doesn't look too messy. Free Bird is a Leonard Skinner iconic hit, the only one I've heard, and you're going to laugh at this. Aha, Sweet Home Alabama, that's the only song of theirs that I've heard. I like it, don't mind you, I do like the song. And the hair looks pretty nice. Just got to do the same thing in it that I did for the Gooby Snoopy picture. I think I'll do a little bit of, I'll call this Andy hair detail. And this next one is going to be called Doopy hair detail. I never name my layers, and that is a big problem. I'm terrible. What did I do? I pressed something. That's my life. I pressed something. What? It's probably too dark. I can use it, but I'll just tone it down a whole lot. Maybe down to like 16%. I'm now identified as a pink marshmallow. Cool. That's interesting. I don't know why someone would tell you to do that, but whatever. Light. It's probably too light. But this is where we start. Probably a bit darker than that actually. About 27. Probably too dark now. I don't know. My brain is like, do this, do that. No, don't do this. It's like, make up your mind, brain. It's a bit better. Damn. It's like, so what did you watch? What did Gooby stream? Oh, she was just drawing hair. That's all she does. She just does a lot of hair. Yep, I do a lot of hair. What up? I am a little bit messy when it comes to some things, but still having fun. Promise me I will be looking at the chat. What would you guys rather first? Drawful or Trivia Murder Party? I mean, I'll try to do Quiplash if I feel up to it. But Drawful and Trivia Murder Party are like my favourites at the moment, so those ones are going to happen first. So which one do you guys want to start with? I am listening. Drawful 2. Okay, so we've got one for Drawful 2. A lot of hair and talking. I like drawing hair. I could just sit here for ages and just do hair. Like da 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 da, hair, hair, hair. Is Mike here? I don't know. Is Mike here? I don't know. What do I work as? I am at the moment trying to I'm going to do my best to do my art full time. I mean, this is the first opportunity that I've had in ages to do my art first time. Hey, Loden Rivers. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. Appreciate your enthusiasm as well. Thank you very much. I do think this hair's probably a little bit dark. I can always adjust it. Trivia Murder Party. Okay, so we've had a few for Trivia Murder Party as well as Drawful. Either one's fine. I'm so tired. Thank you, Super Ice Flower, for the $5 donation. Much appreciated. You don't have to now, but just be aware that in the future you can ask me for a bust drawing, and I will happily add that to my list of things to do. Because $10 is enough for a bust. It's up to you though. If you just want to donate because you want to, you know, help out, that's very sweet of you as well. We prefer we don't use all caps, but if you're new, then you can be excused. Some bits are messy, but it's alright. Hair is meant to be messy. I will keep that in mind. Well, thank you. Just remember that next time you can ask me for something. Stop asking Gooby if she knows the way. I know part of the way, but I don't know all of the way. Does that make sense? Hello, how you doing? I'm alright. Have I got any messages? Oh wow, I've got a few messages from Mum. She's just talking about my brother going into uni. That's all. I'll read it later. I don't have to read it now. It's not urgent. I know part of the way, but I don't know the whole way, so don't ask me for directions, because you'll probably get lost. Don't ask me for directions, because you'll probably get lost. Hey, that is truth. That is just me being truthful. I like trains. Good for you. Trains are cool. And of course, now it's not showing. Blonde hair is beautiful, but it's also very tricky to work with. I never realised how difficult blonde was. Can I do this, or is this going to make it too bright? I cannot see it at all. No, it's not right. I think I'm using the wrong yellow. What about that? I still can't see it. I can kind of see it there. Yeah, I like metal. Good for you. That is kind of true, yes. But these aren't horror movie girls, these are PD girls. God, you can like barely see it at all. Like, unless you go into the dark. I know, I'll use this for dark. I'll use this for the dark bits. And then I'll use something else for the lighter bits. I might end up using white. Have you done much on my commission? Jelly? I've done this. At the moment, what I'm currently trying to do is make the line work not invisible, but slightly so you can see the colour through it, because that's how it looks in the other thing. So, yep, that's what I have. Bits of what I've done. And for some reason, her nail has disappeared. Is that her nail? That's her nail. But yes, I have been working on it. I've just kind of been going between pieces, you know. It's really hard, you know, when you want to draw all the things and you can't do all the things all at once. It's the trickiest thing I've always found about being an artist, being able to get everything done that you want. Because it's like, yes, you have to do commissions, or at the time it was art trades, and then it's like, no, you know, you want to improve and try to work on your own projects as well. It's tricky. it's finding the right balance, and there is no way that I'm going to set up a Patreon properly until I have found the right balance. What is your favourite horror movie? I don't know. Do I have it? I'm not really much of a horror person. What did I like? There was a movie that I watched recently that I didn't mind that was about vampires living in the modern world and trying to trick people into going over so that they could eat them. I thought that was pretty funny. I forgot what it was called though. It had the guy who directed Thor Ragnarok in it. That's all I know. I can't remember the name though. God, I'm so great with names. Also, another movie that really creeped me out, but I do think it was a good movie, was the Ouija board Origins. Is the Patreon link in Discord? I just took a screenshot of it. I have not set up anything yet. It's just a page at the moment. I'm following a few people, but that's it. I haven't set it up properly. I don't want to set it up until I've actually posted some things as well. So, yeah. It'll be a tip. It'd be a tip jar. It might be 2 tiers. There's $1, then $5. $5 basically grants you access to everything. $1 is just a very generous tip and forever in my thank you books. I haven't figured it out yet. I got to have a look at what other people are doing because I want to try to do it right. What's my favourite band? Ah, God. Well, it was Linkin Park. I still do like Linkin Park, but I'm still, a little bit, not, I suppose, shaken, but, the death of the lead singer was very, very, it was heartbreaking. Because you've got this guy that's singing about all, depression and all this, and then, he's no longer with us. And it's like, oh wow, what just happened? Like, gee. It's very, very confronting. I still like Linkin Park, don't get me wrong, but there's just something that's just not the same anymore. Listening to the songs, it used to make me, really I used to listen to them when I was upset and it would, calm me down. But now when I listen to them, it also upsets me, if that makes sense. I mean, I still like them. I reckon that they're brilliant. But listening to their songs now, it's different to when I used to listen to them before Chester's, death. I'm not trying to sound mean or anything like that, but it's just not the same anymore, I still love the music, but it's just weird listening to it now. Although I did listen to them when I was when I'd first heard about Snoopy being in hospital, so yeah. Yeah, no, there's been a few unfortunate, deaths in the world, which really sucks. But at the same time, you really don't know what other people are going through, so you can't judge them. What's your favourite Linkin Park song? This is a tricky one. My first favourite was, I was about to say Five Nights at Freddy's just because it's what someone said. Breaking the Habit. I also really like Numb. I become so numb. And of course, it's like the meme song. Yeah. I've probably listened to Soundgarden, but not realised it's them. Like, how you listen to something, but you don't really pay attention to who the band is. You just listen to the song. It's like, oh yeah, I like this song. Linkin Park will always have a special place in my heart, but it's just very weird listening to them now. I actually did go to a mini concert of theirs. At BlizzCon in 2015, they actually had a live performance there. They did about, well, I didn't end up seeing it all because Dolan was really tired, but they did a few songs and it was like, oh wow, that was like the closest I've ever been to a concert. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Shadow of the Day. Oh, that song is beautiful. That's okay, Gooby fan. Gooby fan. It's kind of interesting seeing people, like, with the name Gooby in it. I mean, I'm flattered, but it's just, wow, this is so different. Fair enough. I'm not really a fan of Five Nights. I just don't like horror. Well, I know that there was something I did watch that really left an impact on me. I can't remember what it was. Don't you just love that when you have the thought in your head and it's like, I can't remember what it was. In the shadow of the day, we'll embrace the world in grey, and the sun will set for you. Beautiful song. Yeah, I've listened to Linkin Park a lot. I can't do the screamy things though. I kind of just raise my voice up an octave to do the scream bits, because otherwise it really doesn't make any sense. What's deep? Everything's deep. Ugh! Vegemite. Hate Vegemite. I'm sorry. Oh, I've seen Saw. I think Saw was it was scary. It was a horror, but it was really well done. I think Saw is probably one of my favorite horror movies. Don't want to watch it again in a hurry, but it was definitely good. Especially the don't want to spoil it, but the twist at the end, like, oh wow, I'm like, well, that's gonna make me think for a while. Hair looks nice. I just gotta find a light hair without going too far. I don't know. Who could be me? Who could be Dolan? Who would play Dolan? Dolan would just play himself. I don't know who would play me. I suppose Dolan will be like, no one else can play Gooby. So I suppose I'd play myself. I don't know. You don't like candy anymore? I don't know if I've seen that. Do I want to see that? Never seen a horror movie before. Fair enough. I did also, one of my first horror movies was, there was The Secret Window, which you don't really think of as a horror movie until like towards the end. And there was also When a Stranger Calls, which is a remake of Have You Checked the Children? That was pretty freaky. Those are my first horror movies. And I also saw Hide and Seek, and when I first saw that, I was like, oh wow, that's just creepy. What does bust mean? Bust is what you see here. This is a bust. Bust is basically head, shoulders, and maybe a tiny, tiny little bit of cleavage, but just barely. Bust is basically just a head. So like that, head and shoulders. Remember when you're on Super Planet Dolan and your character drank blood? Yeah, that was funny. Apparently mermaids are cannibals, but that hasn't exactly been proven yet. It's just potential lore. I don't know. There are so many things. What is canon? I thought bust was something else, like boobs or something. It depends. It depends. No, for me, bust is from shoulders up. So basically heads and faces, which I really, really like drawing. I really cannot see the colour at all. Okay, I can see that now, but I might need to tone it down a little bit. Cannibalism in PD. Hey, it was just one episode, okay, Brian? One episode. It's not necessarily canon. And if anything, no, that's right. Yeah, it was Snoopy that was eating Doopy. And there was that one picture I drew of me drinking blood. Look at bust statues. A drawing of that is what you'll get. Pretty much. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how that hair looks. Just need to do some more brightness in here. Sometimes it just doesn't show. Blonde is very tricky to work with. Brown, red, it's fine. But blonde is very tricky. I semi-wonder if that's why Doopy changed her character to brown hair. Brian, if you want to watch the episode, be my guest. Wasn't it called Why is the World Flat? Or something like that, I think. To be honest, I wouldn't say I'm friends with either of them. I'm sort of more, you know, when it comes to PD people, you know, we kind of live. Dolan's more friends with them than what I am because he actually talks to them on a regular basis, you know. It's not saying I don't like them. I love, you know, I like all the people in PD, but I don't necessarily know them per se. I'm in a movie about cannibalism. Cool. Good for you. Just checking if that's the Andy hair. Now I can do this. No, I don't really know them that well to call them friends, per se. I actually, funnily enough, do have Goopy and Andy on Pokemon Go, though. That's kind of funny. Oh, probably Mimi. Yeah, you're right about that. No doubt in my mind that Mimi would have the highest body count. No offense, girl. But you've been practicing. Can I appear as a Planet Dolan narrator? You'd really have to ask Dolan, but Dolan, I'm not really built for narrating, per se. I mean, I tried it, and I wasn't very good at it. And that's the truth. You'd be throwing that shade. What did I do? Do I just say things and not realise it now? God, I'm a terrible person. How long have I been streaming? I lose track of time when I'm streaming. OBS. Wow, it's nearly been an hour. Cool. I do want to play games while people are still here, so I think at 4 o'clock we'll play games. I mean, I've done a lot of this now, and it's shaping up to be pretty nice. I think it's looking alright. I think I will use a brighter colour though for this. Probably about that. That's okay. People talk about memes all the time in my Discord. You should see the general chat in Discord is basically just memes now. No one talks anymore. It's just throw memes at people. It's like, oh wow, what did I walk into? Nothing, we're just sharing memes. It's fun though. I enjoy my Discord. I do think that there are times when people get upset, but I suppose that's just... You can't please everyone all the time. It's impossible. And if you try, you're just going to upset yourself. A meme field. It is pretty much a meme field. That's how we communicate with memes. Exactly, you guys just communicate with memes and it's totally fine. You should have a channel. I do have a channel for memes. I do. In the Discord, I do have a channel for memes, but for some reason lately we've just been putting it in general. Even I put it in general. I break my own rules. No, it can be a bit toxic, but... You know, it's just how people are. You know, I don't really want to censor anyone unless they're being a bully. Bully is bad. Pleasing people is hard to do these days. I know that. My brother is toxic. Yeah, fair enough, Brian. That's okay. No one can force you to be in the Discord at all times. I wouldn't want you to be in Discord all the time, you know. Have fun. Do your own thing. Yeah, I've noticed, Brian, you usually go in when you're taking a break at work. There's nothing wrong with that. Your mum is getting a Nintendo Switch. Nice. I hope you like it. Time to start the donation was by throwing money at an artist. Thank you for the donation and foul, much appreciated. Finaka. Have I ever pet a goat before? Yes, petting zoos. I have petted a goat before. I'm always confused about how to spell pat. It's like pet or pat. Pretty sure I've done the hair now. I don't know how much more detail. Oh, just a little bit more here. Hi Maylee, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be playing games in about 20 minutes or so. And no, I'm not feeling pressured or anything. I actually want to play games. I like playing games with you guys. I think it's fun. I mean, I love drawing and having you guys watch, but at the same time, I love actually, you know, having you guys play along. It's good. Dabbing, huh? Fair enough. Just a tiny little bit more detail to Andy, but I've got to figure out the right shadow to use without making it too... I think purple. I think I can do purple. But I just need to figure out the right shade. I spent all my money for the Trico drawing. I have not forgotten about that. I will start. I'm really sorry that you guys have been waiting. But the thing is, and I'm just being honest here, I've just been going through a lot of stuff. Plus, my chronic fatigue keeps coming and going. I know it sounds lame, but it's true. I hate being sick. It is horrible. It is debilitating. It feels like I'm a prisoner in my own body. I've told my psychologist this as well. It feels like I'm a prisoner in my own body. What equipment do you recommend for a beginner artist? An easy paint program. So I don't know what's easy, but for me, Photoshop's pretty easy now. Sketchbook, because you need to be able to do the basics. Or you should be able to do the basics. Oh, that's nice, but I think it's too purple. Maybe if I multiply. I think I just need to play with it a little bit. I hope you feel better. Thank you. Ah, it's just me. I'm stuck with this. There's nothing I can really do about it. I like this. That's nice. Colour burn. This might be a little bit dark, but I like that colour burn. Just a little more subtle. Probably about a 2. Why was I timed out last stream? It wasn't me. Who still watches your mama jokes? Is Hellbent actually smoking? I'm pretty sure Hellbent does smoke in real life. I think maybe if I don't necessarily use purple, but if I use red. Red might be nice. Just try not to do too much. I'm using colour burn at the moment. This is an experiment. I will play games in a minute. Just let me do a little bit more art stuff first. I think a little bit on the face here. A little bit more down here. A little bit on the nose as well. I might need to blend it a little bit. I think I might need to use the smudge tool on this. Jenga. Is that the one with the blocks? I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe a tiny little bit over here too. I'm using a tool I don't really use, and that's the burn tool. Sorry, colour burn. I've used the burn tool before. I haven't really used the colour burn. I kind of like it though. Come on. Sometimes it just refuses to change its size, and I'm like, thank you. I don't know. I wasn't there. And if I was there, I didn't see it. What? The selection just went weird. Okay, deselect. And now I'm just going to blend it a bit more. Watch me blend. Although I didn't mean to grab that. I really shouldn't grab that. The eye's got nothing to do with it. Okay. Blur. Gaussian blur. Oh, it's a bit much. Still don't have the switch. Fair enough. Because I do believe I might have taken a little bit too far. I'm just going back over with the original colour. That's a bit nicer. And probably about 2%. I don't know. Do you watch Woofy Chew? No. Do you have any tips on getting a girlfriend? Well, for the longest time I couldn't get a boyfriend, so... I think it's just a matter of luck. It sounds lame, but it is luck. Tom and I just, you know, Dolan and I, we just met each other at the right time. It's too pink. I'm forever alone. Oh, you'll find someone. Gooby believes in you. If Gooby can find someone, anyone can find someone. That is supposed to be encouraging, by the way, not disencouraging. Hey, Delta. Welcome. No, I think I'll do color dodge just a little bit. Screen, probably about 14. Probably a bit. Color dodge, maybe a linear dodge. What does linear dodge do? It probably makes it even more brighter. Have I seen Power Rangers? I've seen some Power Rangers, yes. Kind of like that. Forever Alone Club. Oh, come on, guys. Just because you don't have someone right now doesn't mean you'll be lonely forever. Do you watch anime? I watch some anime, yes. Not all the anime, but I do watch some anime. Haven't really been watching anything lately. The last thing that we watched was Agretsuka, but we kind of, I think we're waiting for Snoopy to come back for work experience and we'll continue watching it. It's probably too bright. Golden Gooby. Yep, that's me. Just a goob, doing my goob thing. Mimi's made herself visible. Cool. You have yet to watch anime? God damn. But hey, look, I'm not one to judge. Hey, Lupus. Welcome. I do think the skin's a little bit dark in some spots, but it's a lot better than what it was. And Droopy's, well, just gotta do a little bit of lights. Shouldn't be too tricky. Gooby. Who's gonna be in Discord after this? I'm not too sure what I'm doing after this. Ew, I've been exposed. It's alright, Mimi, I've been exposed too. Well, I'm streaming, so I kind of already am exposed, so whatever. Oh, that's sweet of you, Lupus. Thank you for popping by, much appreciated. I don't want to go too far. I watch anime too. Good for you. Anime's good. I like anime. Do I like every single anime that I've watched? No, there are some where it's a bit questionable. It's like, okay, are you really sure that that's what you wanted to do? This is a bit yellow. I think I'll just tone it down a little bit. I mean, I like yellow, but I don't want it to be too yellow. This colour here that it's got here, I like that. Might just make it normal. Don't know what I did then, but okay. Oh, I selected all the layers by accident. Whoops. Been a while since I donated. Thank you, Lupus McCappy. Much appreciated for the $10 donation. I guess if and when you want, I owe you a drawing. If you want, unless you just want to donate out of pure kindness, and I just owe you a drawing later. People have done that. They're like, nah, you don't have to draw anything. I just wanted to donate because I like you. And then, of course, I get messy. Might just do highlights here. Using the dodge tool, I really shouldn't do this. Dodge tool is bad. Symbol of true evil. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know if I want to try to say your last name because I really don't want to offend you. But I'm guessing it's Gwyn. Ari Gwyn? I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me. And that does not work. I need highlights does not work. I think I know what I need to do. Midtones. That maybe. I don't know if this is going to work. It's a bit too bright. That's not quite the brightness I want. Maybe about 22%. I'm the real Gooby. I'm Gooby. I'm married to Dolan. I'm Gooby. Oh god, I almost said something that would make Mimi want to kill me, so I'm not going to say it. But I think she knows what I was going to say anyway. Have you heard of Carmen Ryder? Yes? It's a bit much. About maybe screen. Just trying to add a little bit of brightness. I've never had I don't think I've had Wendy's chicken nuggets before. Because I'm just that lame. Yeah, too yellow. But if I blend it, it should be okay. Blend, blend, blend. Blur. Too much blend. Probably about that. Imagine Dragons, nice. Nice. Trong. God damn. I'm sorry. As we know, saying things is not my strength. This is why I meep. One of the reasons why I meep. Oi. I think I'll just take this and do a little bit of normal Pika. Dull. I was actually thinking of putting just I know that I shouldn't because she doesn't really need it, but I was thinking of just putting on a tiny, tiny, tiny little amount of lipstick on Doopy because I like lipstick. Just a tiny bit. It'll be very, very subtle. Yeah, well, people are mean. I'll put it on about 5%. That's very subtle. But it's there. You can see it. I like lipstick on a character. And now I get to play with it. It's probably a bit dark. We will play games soon. I'm just doing a little bit of stuff. It's funny because I like lipstick on characters, but yet I never really put lipstick on myself. I don't know, I'm just weird that way, I guess. That's just me being weird. I don't want to do as much detail as what I did on Andy. The lips there. I just want to do a tiny, like just a tiny bit of a gloss, I think. I might need to add more, but we'll just see how it goes. Fight me. What am I fighting? Why do we have to have fights? Then, bit of dodge. Sorry, not dodge. Nice to hear that you like putting lipstick on yourself. It's a good step. Okay, I hope that's not too far. Deselect. I will need to blur this a little bit because that has gone a bit too far. Wow. It just brings it out a little bit more. Like, it's not too much, it's just subtle enough, I think. Hope Doopy doesn't mind me putting lipstick on her character. I think Andy didn't exactly have lipstick on her character. It's just like, it's just what I do. Now the only thing that I really need to do is I just think I need to do a little bit more with Doopy's eyes, and I just need to add the shine, and then that's pretty much it for these two pretties. I like the lipstick though. It was a good choice. I think it's just subtle enough. Excuse me. I'll do what was that? Nothing. Call this shine. So I see everyone's getting along, that's good. Okay, well you guys are getting along fairly well, that's good. Mimi left. Oh, that's okay. Mimi can do her own little Mimi thing. That's totally cool. Doing her own Mimi thing. I can still play with this. So I've got 1, 2. I want a little bit of shine here too, but I don't think that's right. Maybe tiny little bit here too. Just a little bit. Damn. No, you guys are fun. I'm glad you guys are having fun. Someone broke my window? Gee, that's not good. As far as what... No, I did break my own window once. Not my window, but my parents' window, because I am smart. I just learnt this new technique in gym class. This was in primary school. And I decided to practice at home. And when I was practicing, the thing was called the bunny hop. And what you do is you try to get yourself up in the air by, kicking off with your back legs and, standing up straight. And I was doing that because I'm an idiot. And I managed to actually, sit up, get up and, be on my, do a handstand. And then I flipped through and fell through the window. I've never seen my mum that angry at me, ever. Even to this day, that's probably the scariest I've ever seen her. He just went right off at me like, oh my god. Gee, mama. See, my mum is one of those people where she doesn't really yell or anything, but when she's upset with you, she is upset with you. You do not want to get on my mum's bad side. What? I don't even want to know what's happening in chat right now. Have I ever been mugged? No, I've never been robbed. Well, I tell a lie. My computer was stolen from mine and Dolan's old apartment. Someone just broke in. Well, broke in, we left the key. One of us left the door unlocked. We're still unsure of which one. And someone came in and robbed us. Although it was just my computer that was stolen, nothing else. Latin. I like that, but it's a bit... What I need to do is just play with it. So it's nice. And then maybe screen. Play with it. Shenanigans are occurring down here. Yeah, shenanigans. I haven't seen Jason Voorhees, but I have seen Michael Myers, so yikes. Don't want to get on that guy's bad side. I like that, but it's a bit bright. Maybe about that. Pin light. Just green. I just need to blur it a little bit about that. Overlay. I don't mind overlay. I think I just need to bring it down. No, overlay's too much. Hard light. There's so many options. I'm doing way too much, but that's okay. I know what I'm doing here. It's the same thing that I did with that Gooby and Snoopy picture, the way I did their hair. Maybe a bit stronger than that. But I don't want to lose it too much. Made me play car. And I got to do the same thing with Andy's hair pretty much. Not too tricky. Oh, that's what I need to do. I don't need to be so pedantic, I just do this. Don't even know if that's the right word. Pedantic. Mimi Plague. No, Mimi Plague's okay. Mimi's fine. I'm fine with Mimi. And that is the hair. Soft light. I'm just going to figure out which is the right one difference. Definitely not. Linear dodge. I like that, but I might just tone that down a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so we've got all this for the hair. Aye, so that is 5 layers of hair shine. But if I, let's see, if I do this, is it just going to all blend or is it going to work? Merge layers. It merged, damn it. Nope. I have to leave them separate, otherwise it just doesn't work. I have to do a completely different one for Andy because blonde's different. Maybe on Elm Street. What is happening here? I'm definitely going to have to play with this one a little bit. I think maybe pink. Well, it would help if it wasn't selected. Let's see. This is just an experiment. I'll probably change it from pink to something else. Overlay. That's nice. Pink and overlay. Soft light. Soft light's better. But you can barely see it. Yep, it's over the layer. Shed is trying to silence me. Yeah, we're all crazy, but that's okay. I might actually make it a little bit bigger. Huh. That's crazy. Because it's a completely different layer. Yeah, bad Gooby. It looks cool, but I'm putting in the wrong layer. That's the layer I want. Yep. For sure. And now I do this. I'm using pink because I know that Andy likes pink. That's a good excuse. I'm using pink because Andy likes pink. Because it's a little bit trickier to do a hair because I've got two tones. It's very bright, but I like that. Major layers. Well, there we go. That is a lot of bright. That is very bright. Lighter colour. No. Overlay. Well, maybe just normal. But Zelda Mimi of the Wild Wood. It's funny. I like Screen. Screen looks nice. But I definitely need to tone it down a little bit. Just on the black bits. You're ducking dying. What is happening? Why is Mimi dying? What did you guys do? Don't kill Mimi. Mimi's fine. Pricky Mimi. Don't hurt the Mimi. We aren't killing her, we're cleansing her soul. Fair enough. Why am I saying fair enough to that? That's horrible. More experimenting. As we know, it's a little bit difficult to do this. You can barely see it. Vivid light. Pin light. Can't see it. Pin light. No. Overlay. Kind of, but not really. A new touch. About times 2. And I think apart from some light on the pink outfit, we're done. On a little bit on the bow as well, because bow. Probably not that much. It's funny because I say I'm going to play games within this amount of time, but when I'm so close to finishing something, it's like, I will just do it for a little bit longer. And of course I used the wrong thing for that. Oh man. Ah, too bright. I mean, I want it bright, but not that bright. It needs to be more subtle than that. You need subtle. You don't just start with crazy, you can start with subtle. Still think there's a little bit more in the skin I could do, but multiply, darken. Darker. Apparently this whole time people are just teasing each other in chat. And I'm totally okay with that. Why am I okay with that? Because I'm a horrible person. Bow. Two-piece bow. Details. Just white. You're dying. I don't want people to die in my stream. Please don't die. Just be happy, please. Being happy's not that tricky, is it? But I'm glad you guys are having fun, nonetheless. Whoa, that's way too bright. Oh, that destroys it completely. Do you know who is John Wick? I've heard of John Wick, but I can't think of who it is right now. Don't hate me. Bah, still too bright. It's on 9%, it's still too bright. 2%, maybe 4%. 3% fine. Okay, that's a bit better. Planet Gooby. If I owned my own planet, that would be a disaster. People would just be evacuated right away. It's like, oh my god, what was she even thinking? Dr. Seuss Mimi, he's a who. She is a what? I think that's good. Really odd memes. What are you guys even talking about? What do I need to do to be noticed by Mimi? Just say hi. See if she listens. I can't tell Mimi what to do. She does what Mimi wants. Mimi does what Mimi wants. It's the same with anyone. They just do what they want. Don't you forget about me. That actually kind of worked. Don't you forget about me. Ugh. Okay, where's that shine? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. That. Yeah, I just need to do that a little bit more. And that one. Okay. That's mean, but it's true. And I think I'm done. Just want to do like, I don't know, just another colour or something behind them. Is Mimi raiding the stream? Maybe. Mimi does what Mimi wants. Don't tell Mimi what to do. Just gonna do a quick bubble background. Bubbles are nice. I think. Well, it would help if I actually put that behind everything. Maybe some blue as well. Still think I still need to do a tiny bit more on Doopy's shoulder, but I'm pretty much done. I think blue would be nice, like a light blue. As you can tell, I am great with backgrounds. And I have a thing for rainbows at the moment, so just a quick rainbow thing. Gradient tool. I want my rainbow. So much rainbow! Too much rainbow. Oh, that's right, I need to do it on this. Too much. Rainbow. Subtle rainbow. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this. I'll probably change it to hue saturation. There we go. I have no idea. And just a quick thing, very quick. Because otherwise, who are you going to know who did it? I've got to put this in writing. I don't know if I'm going to keep the background or not. I'll probably end up doing something different. Why won't you click down? Click down. Oi. And an 18 there, which stands for 2018. Oh. Pin light. I kind of like that actually, pin light. That looks better. Oh. Oh, and I think apart from like this tiny little bit on her shoulder, and I think a tiny little bit more on Mimi's top, I think we're pretty much done. I like it. And I got my little signature there. Alright, let's do some Steam. Close. Steam. Library. You should show DP and Andy. Well, I am going to submit it at some point. I might move them close together or something, or maybe have them on the same wavelength. I'm not sure. I do intend to post it, yes, of course. But there are just a few other little things I'd like to do, but I want to play games now. Thanks. I'm pretty happy with it. Jenga, I don't know how to set that up. I like both of them. It'd be very difficult for me to say which one was which. Doopy was definitely easier to work with, but I think Andy was a bit of a challenge because of, you know, the hair thing. And then, of course, there was trying to find the right skin colour as well, which was kind of tricky. Alright, let's start with Drawful, seeing as though this is an art stream. That's funny because it's an art stream. Just let me set it up on my phone first. Let's do this. How does that look on my monitor? That looks so good! I'm not too sure about the blue, gold and Gooby though. I think I need to find another way to link them together. Like I might put a shadow behind them or something. But I will be uploading this in Discord later. And I might, if I set it up, I might be putting it in, it might be one of my first Patreon things, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to set it up because I don't want to, you know, rip people off. But at the moment it's just going to be a, you know, donation thing until I can do monthly rewards, because I do want to do monthly rewards, but I don't want to offer that until I'm up to date with my commissions. So I really don't want to you know, upset people. I mean, I know you say just do what you can, but I want to be fair, you know? Okay, I know you guys can't see it right now. I'm just putting in the code. This is actually kind of easy. Alright, let's see who gets to play. I called myself my usual thing. Oh, it looks so good. I'm happy that I've been working on it in stream and that you guys got to see me do it. I was going to work on it separately, just in my own time, but I thought, no, this could be a nice stream thing. So you guys have pretty much seen me do this from start to finish. Pretty much. Okay, so let's do this now. Let's set it up. You can see me there. You can see the... Wow, I've got this tiny little bit of hair hanging down, just like in my Gooby drawings. Don't worry, you can probably hear it. You probably can't see it though. I'm setting that up. Drawfall is usually up the top. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Oh, a picture of myself, goddamn. Not really a picture of myself. Dirty Harry. Interesting. I'm just going to do the same thing I did the other day. Of course, it looks more like a spider. God, this is terrible. Who says you can draw right every time? No. And I'm going to do some hair too. No, hair. This is just my thing at the moment. Okay, there we go, there's mine.
Hello!
Oh, it's not that bad, it's okay. Do all the members of Planet Dolan have a YouTube channel? I think they do, but whether they all do something with it is another thing. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Okay, so we've got someone different, I think, Tsunami. Someone that's shown up with memers. I like it, I like it. I just drew an eye because it's too difficult to do anything else. We've got Dirty Harry, we've got Nate, we've got Vengeance. We're just waiting for people to do their pictures. Another Eggman. What was I going to say? Empval. Oh, nice. That's not too bad, actually. Now we're waiting for Nate and Dirty Harry. Come on, get your pretty pictures up and we can play.
Oh!
Okay, let's do this. And hopefully it doesn't kick me out like it has done before. Let's do this. I did press it, but it was like, no, wait.
Ooh la la, we're gonna play some Drawful. We've got a full boat with 8 players. I'm gonna get this thing started.
Good job,
All right.
girl.
If you look at your devices right now, you should see a secret prompt just for you. Something odd or funny, like Greek chorus or recumbent bike. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, have fun!
Well, this is a tricky one, so good luck. Good luck figuring it out, people. Drawing on a trackpad is hard, no doubt.
And hey,
How do I get admin on the stream? Be a regular to the stream and prove that you are fairly... that you get along with most people. Basically, don't cause mischief and be a regular for a while. My water's over there. As in my flavoured water, this is just regular water. It's okay. I had to use my finger. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Lucas. I'd try to stream it at regular times. Like, ideally I would start streaming at about 12 Australian time because it's still fairly early for you guys. But it ends up being usually 1 or 2 because it's just how my sleep pattern works. If you read this, you're a boss. I don't want to be a boss. I just want to be... I don't want to be
Now
a
that I've got
boss.
all your drawings, it's time for some fun.
That's alright, Brian. Look after yourself, okay? We'll see you next week
Use your
sometime.
device to type in whatever the heck the prompt for this drawing could be.
I will admit I had no idea that they were counting down the time. Like 25, 30. I thought they were just like saying random words. But they're actually saying the numbers and I thought that was so cute.
Come on! Typing time is almost up.
Perverted meme on screen. Arts. After interpretation. The E.
And here are your choices. One of them is the real title. Pick anything. And here are your picks.
Man. Oh well, doesn't matter. I had no idea. Fair enough. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, the next drawing. Type in a convincing title now.
I'm just gonna get my water, it's like literally right over there. This is my beautiful pump flavoured water. Lime Rush is like one of my favourites. I would happily sponsor them if I could, but I'm not sporty. Whenever I go out and I don't have water, I just buy this and I'm like, yep, one more water bottle for the house. As you can see, I buy a few. But this one's just full of regular water now. This one's still got the drink in it.
Here are your choices. Just pick one. And here are your picks.
How much is Drawful 2, by the way? To be honest, I'm not too sure. Dolan got it for me so that I could play it on stream. He's a sweetheart. It doesn't cost anything to join in though. You just type it in on your mobile. But hosting the game I think might cost a little bit of money. See you, Hugh. Look after yourself.
Let's do another one.
Yeah, no idea. A Mimi doll. I don't know why. Isn't there a Mimi doll?
Quick, type in anything.
How do you get this on the phone? Is there an app? You just type in jackbox.tv in the
Here are
search
your
thing and then
choices.
it comes up. There's a room code and you enter what name you want. I have no idea. Fair enough, Gooby fan. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Do I have a pet? Yes, I have a
Good
little
answer.
cat called Jaina, who is not here right now. She's probably relaxing downstairs.
Okay, who picked what?
Thank you for the points. Okay, get that job. Oh, we got 3 people in the audience. Cool. Mm. It's funny because you try to look for the most logical one, and then sometimes it ends up being something completely different. It's like, hey, some people are just really smart.
And now,
Oh,
this
someone
drawing.
looks upset. Did you see my character appear in the Super Planet Dolan stuff? She might make a guest appearance in like a story or something.
Hurry up, people! Just type something in. And here are your choices.
Hmm. I have no idea.
Just tap any button.
I'm trying to make friends. Fair enough.
And here are your picks.
Nothing wrong with that. All around me are familiar faces. Worn out faces. Worn out faces. Mad at Bunny. I appreciate that. Friends, it's a thing. Some people have them, some people don't. I have friends, but I think that recently I've kind of been a bit distant without meaning to. So I do need to message some people and say, yeah, no, I'm sorry, but I've just been going through a lot of stuff lately. My fists are so angry. That would have been my second guess. Oh crap.
Type in a title now.
Good luck with this one. It's okay, Jose. It'll be a nice time and look after yourself, okay? Hey, Stanley, welcome to the stream. Stanley. I'm guessing it's not a long E, it's just Stanley, like just quickly said. Call me Max, please. My brother's again. Alright, Max. Good luck. I hope that when you see the title, it's like, oh, that might have been it. Hey, Soundwave. Welcome.
Okay, here
Ant
are
farm.
your choices.
You guys think it's an ant farm? What, Pringle poops out? What? Leslie, I'll try to remember that. There's so many names. What do I like? I like this one, even though it's nowhere near it. I like this one. I don't know what that's meant to mean, but I like that.
Let's see what people pick.
That's mean. Do you know how Mimi looks in real life? Yes, she did share a picture with me. I think the one is no sir. Ghost. That was a decoy? Oh wow, okay. Ant farm. Even though it wasn't, you know, their original song, I just think, and you're okay, honey, you're okay, honey. Thank God someone got it. Electric tank. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to draw like a, you know, truck tank or like a fish tank, or I was so confused. Don't worry, Mimi, your secret's safe with me.
This one.
Hey, Mars. No, that's okay. Drawings can be difficult to decipher, and that prompt wasn't exactly easy. I'd love to have seen what other people would have done with that prompt. I cannot spell. Does Golden Gooby live in the UK? No, I live in Australia. It is currently 4:36 here.
Here are your choices.
Mountain Dew. Chili Mountain.
Select an answer. Come on.
It's okay.
And here are your picks.
Mama likes. It's a decoy. Yeah, I'm thinking of one more round of Drawful, then maybe Trivia Murder Party. Trivia Murder Party. And with Mike not playing, it's anyone's game. Unless he ends up joining us, like, I thought you missed me. Oh, you got me. Fair enough. See you, Gooby fan. Mount Dew. Bean Mountain. You should have written bean then instead of chili. That really threw me off. Then again, you got the point. It's all good. Bombing hot chili. So it looked like it might have been a bomb or something, and I'm like, it's chili and it's a bomb, and I don't know.
Put in your titles now.
Okay, this one's gonna be funny. Chili with beans, I guess. I guess that's what people like to do. I suppose it's a little bit weird because when I think of chili, I don't think of beans. I think of like sauces, chutneys, and all that.
And here are your choices.
Hey Sushi Demon, welcome to the stream. We are currently playing Drawful. We were doing art before, which I will show again when the stream finishes. Or I could just quickly show you now, after I've clicked on one.
something.
Okay, I'm just going to show you very, very quickly. This is the art I was working on. This is Doopy and Andy.
Here are your picks.
And now we're playing games. Oh, damn, I really thought that was the ants. Stranger danger. Damn. What's my favourite Starbucks order? Lately, I really like the chestnut latte. It's either chestnut or hazelnut latte. This is pedophilia. Dolan showing his wrist. Don't eat opened candy.
If you're a coward.
I guess. Starbucks was not successful in Australia though. Oh, we have a lot of coffee places though. Like, there's a lot of competition here. Most places, every food place does coffee, pretty much. And there are some good and bad coffees around. I don't know. Hey look, some drawings are harder to do than others.
Hey, I'm serious. Time is up.
Into the ground.
Oh! And here are your choices.
Hey! You moms. Crotch candy. I tried to make candy. Have I made candy? Are you actually blonde like your character? I was blonde, but I'm not anymore.
Oh, come on, pick one. Oh!
I was blonde when I was younger. Like, if you look at my primary school photos, my hair is
And here are
almost
your
white.
picks.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Charming, Delta. Not too, in too PG. Beyond a black hole. Yep, I see. My favourite animal? Cats.
Oh!
Vengeance! Nice! Good job, Pingus. Most liked. We got it this time. Grandmaster! Wow, that sounded really deep. It's like Grandma. Hey, we're not here to criticise the artists here. This game is very tricky with a finger, you know. The best picture I think I've ever done was back tattoo, though. New players, alright, so same deal as last time. Let's just see how we go. I want to be green for once, but I'm so picky. Good luck. Most liked. Yeah. Don't you feel special and foul? I get the feeling that someone probably missed out, but we literally can't beat pink as a dreadful. Okay, just gotta draw.
Oh!
Well, it was never going to be perfect.
Hello!
Sorry, Mars. Better luck next time. But we got a couple of people in that didn't get to play before, so that's something. Alright, see you, Lupus. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. I can't tell what Plex's drawing is. Are you meant to be eating a fish or something? Nice. Piano! I know what that is. Alright, everybody's in. We're all in. Let's good. Let's do this.
Salutations and welcome.
I wish there was a way to skip like what you can to the
That's awesome.
party, but oh well.
You're probably talking over me right now, but I'm excited. Come on, let's go.
I have 208 new notifications on
The
Discord.
drawing prompts have gone out.
Good
They
job.
should be on your devices now. Something kind of weird, like breakdancing neighbor or deep sea fishing. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, get to it.
How the hell am I supposed to draw this?
Oh!
This is terrible. I don't know how anyone's supposed to do this one, but okay. I'm so sorry. I was kicked out of the game, and that's a shame. I don't mind my Gooby picture. She doesn't have her ears though. Oh well, the ears are usually scrubble. I'm just gonna check up on Dolan and see how he's going. I do have access on my laptop here. I can just ask him, "What's up, baby?" Yeah, 4 notifications. Got some people still drawing, that's okay. Do you like my thing group? Yes, I like the Owo, very cute.
I have all your drawings now, and as much as I want to keep them to myself, let's all take a look at the first one.
I'm scared, don't leave mine being the first one. No, thank God.
Use your devices to type in what you think the real title for this picture could have been.
I have a thought.
Oh!
I have no idea.
Hello!
Thank God.
Hurry up! Here are your choices. Which of these titles do you think really inspired this drawing?
I'm allowed to talk to my husband.
Oh!
I don't know. Damn.
Just tap any button.
I don't know.
Okay, who picked what?
And I'm gonna send him a porg as well, because I like porgs. Your secret diary. Security blanket. Yeah, makes sense.
Up next, type in a title now.
Hey, Jess plays. spell. Did I spell that right?
Oh. Quick, type in anything. And here are your choices.
Worst state ever. Aww.
Oh.
I don't know.
Pick anything.
Being an audience member is fun. Oh, good.
Let's see what people picked.
Four people in the audience now. Nice. Grossest date ever? Aww. There's nothing gross about dating. Romance is nice. It's obviously something with romance. It was the bleachers. That was my second choice.
Nothing says romance like kissing mere inches from strangers' butts.
I'm not judging.
Type in a convincing title now.
Whew.
Oh.
Well, it would help if I could spell right. No, I understand that some people don't get lucky when it comes to dating and they get the wrong person. I get that. You drew it, didn't you?
Here are your choices. Oh.
I don't know.
Just pick one.
I don't know.
And here are your picks.
Be the cringe lord. Herself. Did Mimi leave the stream? Maybe. That's okay. She's probably doing her own little Mimi thing. That's totally cool. It's funny because I said toilet and I'm pretty sure it's an Australian term. You guys call it restroom or whatever, and you know, elsewhere. Toilet's very out there. Tiny bladder. Aww. It's a butt.
Put in your titles now.
Or it's boobs. Well, it would help if I could spell. I'm serious, is the word toilet just an Australian thing, or do you guys call it toilet in America as well? Most people use words like restroom or bathroom, but here in Australia we just call it the toilet.
Okay, here are your choices.
Milk chaser. The boobs are leaking. It looks like it. bathroom, restroom in the state. Fair enough, so you guys don't use the term toilet. You probably heard it and you're like, what is that? I don't know. Oh man. Damn it, I didn't make a choice. Crap, I can't get any points. I couldn't choose. The outhouse. Yes, in Australia we call it our house as well. I didn't even choose. This is like the only time when I've never picked something before. God damn, I'm silly. Breastfeeding. That's nothing against the drawing, it's just me not knowing what to pick. Climbing Boob Mountain, I just thought that was funny. PG is for millennials. Milk! Chaser! Fair enough. I just didn't know what to pick. I got confused.
Type in a title now.
Milk chaser, yeah. No, destroyed by chasing milk.
And here are your choices. Pick an answer. And here are your picks.
Hey, Blue Dragon's Fire, welcome. It'll be nice to get one right today. Snorting and cooking. It'd be funny, was it? Fine. I will still finish. Sniffing that honey bit spot, aren't they? I'm not too sure. No, you could draw that. It would just be a lot more complicated. Oh, God.
Next up.
I didn't know how to do this one. I mean, I did think of a couple of lewd things, but in the end, I just went with cheesy. How this game works, I mean, you get a prompt and then you draw it, then people try to guess what it is. And then you got to try to pick the real prompt from the fake prompts.
Here are your choices. Choose something. Let's see what people picked.
There we go. Those are my picks. Butterfly milk! Oh, fair enough. It'd be nice if at least one person got the prompt right. But if you didn't, that's my fault for not knowing. Magic tool. I'm not too sure how to say your name, so I really don't want to say it right. Unique. Peach per games. Sorry. But hello. Our Mountain Dew is made. It's made with love. Oh god. I didn't know what to draw.
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
I had Mountain Dew and I drew love hearts around it. It's made with love. I did think of, you know, vomiting or something else. Mountain Dew is made with memes, not love. How was I supposed to draw that?
Hey, I'm serious. Time is up.
I have no idea.
And here are your choices. Oh,
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know.
select an answer. Come on.
I have no idea.
And here are your picks.
English. Well, I suppose I am English. Speak English, but I'm Australian actually. Jesus. Is this a Q&A? You can ask me questions if you want. I've never said I'm not answering questions. Shopping. Hey, Divine and Bovine. Can I get the grocery store? Fair enough, just like can I get the disco? I thought it was a basketball. Like a basketball ring.
And now, another drawing.
If anyone picks this, I am sorry. I've never played Fortnite.
Type in anything. Here are your choices. Oh.
I'm gonna end up doing the same thing as last time, aren't I?
Pick anything. And here are your picks.
Damn. This is your drawing, Flex. Cool. Playing experience. Ah, damn it. Vengeance again! Well done. Nice work. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Trivia mode party. This game is rigged. No, people just know stuff. That owl is Melissa. I've heard people say that before. I like trivia. Melissa is a pigeon. I don't know if we've actually established what kind of bird she is. Gooby, what you thought of my drawing? All the drawings are really nice. Setting up on my phone. I think I might need to turn it off and on again. Let's say quit and let's try again. You're a chicken? Fair enough. Chickens are cool. Just don't be too eager. Where is my mouse? The more you ask me to do something, the less likely I am to do it. Just a warning. I will play what I want. If I'm told what I should be playing, I'm probably not going to do it. Hey, I'm red this time. God, if I pressed everyone's in, that would be mean. Ooh, cool. Think we've got a couple of new people in this one. Nice. You see mine? Ooh. See you, Jamie. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Skip.
Wake up! Wake up! Welcome to oh, don't let me keep you or anything.
Thank you.
Okay now, first question. Who said I think, therefore I am?
Crap!
Use your device to answer the question.
I forgot. I did know this.
Too.
I don't know. I'm sorry for being stupid.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
That! Oh.
The rest of you, you're in for a treat.
Fingers? Fingers, fingers? There's too many of us. Make it fingers.
Welcome to the
Fingers.
floor. Let's play
Oh,
the
thank
finger
God.
cutting game. I want your digits. Just some light humor. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. My dog could do it, but he doesn't have fingers. Ah! Chop. Drop. Cut him off with a big old chop.
Nothing happens. You still get your fingers.
Hope you weren't a pianist.
It's just a game.
Pianist.
Your fingers
Here's how
are gone.
everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so
I got
freak
$33
out.
for cutting
And
off my
before I
finger though.
forget,
That's okay.
let's check in with that audience. The audience isn't doing so great, but there's time to catch up.
How many people are in the one person in the audience?
All right, next question. What occupation does Charlie Brown's dad hold?
I don't know. Well, I can't pick that one anyway. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna die. Be ready for this, Gooby. Or we're all still alive because we all chose to cut off our fingers.
Who said this one?
Oh, that was a lucky guess.
The rest
Come on,
of you,
guys.
let's play a game. Well, howdy there.
What do I do with the money? The money goes towards medical bills at the moment. Psychologist isn't exactly cheap.
We're going to play
Chalices!
I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. My chalices are dishwasher safe, so please do it low if you're still alive at the end. Good to the last drop, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank. This is going to poison me more than it poisons you.
No.
Not really. Uh-oh, looks like somebody's a ghosty ghost. But you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghosts still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. Never underestimate ghosts.
We've had ghosts win before. It's going to be very interesting to see who wins, though, because, you know,
here's where everybody's at
Mike's
right
not
now.
here. Go, audience.
Let's try another one. About how fast is a knot?
I forgot. How fast is a knot? It depends on how fast you can tie it. Oh god. You can shoot me for that later if you have to.
And the correct answer is this.
Oh.
The rest of you who are still alive, I want to show you something.
Don't be math, don't be math, don't be math. Don't be math. But it's better than
patterns. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What's the best podcast?
You want your money back?
Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished.
I'm sorry, I'm cheesy. It's not my fault, I guess. Oh man, I'm a terrible, terrible person.
You must be the most frustrating person to text with. Just send it.
Ouch! Don't be so mean to Tsunami.
Want to know what happens when you don't answer? Lazy. Just lazy.
It's a shame. Sorry that you didn't get to type. You can still technically win, though.
Hey, scores.
How the hell am I still alive?
I've got more questions for you.
Yeah, sorry about that,
If you don't know this one, you're probably not a real music fan. Which monster does not get mentioned in the Monster Mash?
I don't know. I don't know. The only one I want to pick, I can't pick.
Time's running out.
Let's see if I got this one right.
Who said this one?
Yes. Frankenstein is the doctor. Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein is not the name of the monster. Frankenstein is the name of the doctor that created the monster.
Word you can before time runs out. I especially love adverbs, but that's just me.
That was so lucky.
The person with the shortest word.
Frankenstein is not the name of the monster. It's the name of the doctor.
Start poking those letters with
a little bit of trivia for you.
By the way, the letters don't have to be touched.
Well, good. I'm glad you're still having fun.
When you're done.
Was I the only one that got that right? You did that mash. The monster mash. I need to listen to that song later. Yeah. I spelt a semi-fake word once, like it was going somewhere, then I realised that I didn't have the letters, so I'm like, oh crap. Come on, guys.
Ooh, let's see what you did there.
Nope,
bad spelling. And
that's a
ties are
shame.
verboten. I just read the fountainhead, so I only reward winners.
Damn! A whole lot of you just died at once. That sucks. Ooh, I'm still alive. That's not good. That's not good.
How about this? Whose father is the Simon in the name of the Simon & Schuster Publishing Company?
I don't know. I don't have a clue. Come on. The music in this is really, really creepy.
And the correct answer is this.
Ghost got it right. Good job, Ghost.
Let's go someplace fun. Wow, look at this big enticing pile of cash just sitting here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. A little teamwork might help you get through this.
I've made my pick.
Let's see where the chips and heads fall. Sometimes betrayal is totally worth it. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this.
I thought we'd both do the right thing and not take the money. Turns out I was wrong. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh look, only one player left. Perfect.
Last round.
Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Romance language. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
I don't know. That's a really tricky one. French and Italian definitely, but if we'd both taken the money, then we both would have died, and then neither of us would have made the final round.
Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. Aww, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess these. Nope, I have my Jaina. Let me just move that down a bit. You can see her, yeah? Jaina? You can only just see her ears here. I don't want her to do something that she doesn't want to do, so. Kitty. Oh god! How embarrassing.
Here's another one.
Jaina, can you not?
Spin cuts.
I have no idea. She's so cute. Isn't she? Isn't she just adorable? Look, she plays with my pen. Nope. Jaina. Come on, play. Come on. Oh, I got that one right. Thank God. So it looks like almost everyone got that one right.
Breathing down your neck. Spooky! Can you stay out of the shadows? Hawaiian Islands.
She's so cute when she wants to be. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Unless I end up feeling sick or I have a headache. One more round of Trivia Murder Party. And then we're going to have one game of Quiplash. It's just a matter of whoever gets in, gets in. Okay. Good job, well done. Vengeance! Takes his body back.
Better get away fast. Wu-Tang Clan members.
What is a Wu-Tang? I don't know. What is Wu-Tang? Could someone please enlighten me on what Wu-Tang is? Jada, can you tell me what Wu-Tang is? I love her. Dolan loves her as well. You should see the cuddles that they have sometimes. We'll be sitting next to each other on the couch and she'll either go between us or she'll end up sitting on his lap and I just melt. I had no idea what Wu-Tang was. Martial arts school. Alright, okay. Did not know that.
Out of here. Drummers.
I don't know. Hey, Sustained White Cat, welcome to the stream. I think your best bet is when you don't know something, just click on all of the answers and hope that one of them's right. I can't win this now, but good luck to those still in the running. Nation Vengeance.
So
Yeah,
many
man.
kills.
Oh, this is just going to be between Nation Vengeance, isn't it?
Democrats.
I don't know. I don't know. So we'll have one more game of Trivia Murder Party, and then we'll have 1 or 2 rounds of Quiplash, just to give it a bit of a go. I'll make sure I turn on audience participation as well. I'm pretty sure I've got it on, but I'll just double check. And then that'll be it for today. Ah! I'm dead! Goodbye! That's okay. Alright, this is between Nat, Vengeance, Delta, Tsunami, and Wild Dom. It's still anyone's game. God, I don't have a clue. Ah! There is nothing wrong with admitting you don't know something, because you can learn from it. I wish you guys the best of luck. This is literally between Nat and Vengeance.
Let the darkness consume you.
Good for you, Anthony.
Professional sports teams from New York State.
I don't have a clue. Mimi might be lurking, or she probably left and she's doing her own thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Ah, I see you're no longer in it, Delta. That's okay. You did your best.
All rides on this.
Triple Crown winners? I'm guessing that's a sports thing? I don't know. I love the music, it's like... Vengeance? Oh, not quite. Just a little bit more.
This 7 habits of highly effective people.
Don't. I have no idea. I'd rather hot cocoa with marshmallows. Ice cream is, it's very cold, and it's the last thing I want right now. Dudes.
Oh, this is so close. I'm not gonna finish. Ben and Jerry's flavors.
I have no idea. I think we do have Ben and Jerry in Melbourne, but I've never been. My eyes burn. I think I'll be okay though. My eye socket burns from time to time and I don't know why. Ooh. Oh, vengeance. Just at the finish line. Ooh, just. Well done, guys. That was brilliant. That was so close. If you were paid, would you listen to a country song? I would listen to a country song without being paid. I used to love this Australian singer called Casey Chambers. I love some of her earlier stuff. Reboot franchise. Hat trick, so third time he's won. Ooh, I'm the shark. Great. Plex. Bandmaster. One more. Everybody's in. Good luck. It's okay, I got it. No, I'm sorry.
Come on, wake up. Wake up.
It's okay, Nate. Sometimes you just have to play to win.
Welcome to Trivia. Fine, let's just skip
I
it
chose
then.
not to
See
take
if
the
I
money
care.
because I thought it would be the safer option, but apparently not.
Okay, first question.
If there were more people, I probably would have taken the money because
What
there's a...
channel did That's So Raven originally air on?
I'm positive has always been on this, but I might be wrong. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Time's running out.
I
And
hope
the
I'm right.
correct answer is... Who got it
Thank
right?
God. I thought, oh, maybe it was on another channel first, but no, I've always known That's So Raven to be on Disney Channel. I never watched it either.
I have a surprise for you.
You're supposed to have psychic powers or something like that?
Welcome
I
to
don't
the
know.
killing floor.
Fair enough.
It's drawing time. Now, keep in mind, I don't know art, but I know it sends me into a homicidal rage. So, draw carefully. Las Vegas. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished.
Even I don't know what I would draw for that. I'd probably just do a bunch of buildings. Or I'd probably draw a casino machine. Sort of, maybe. I don't know.
Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. Bent a little spleen. Pick the drawing that makes you kind of hangry. Go with your gut. Pick the worst drawing. The votes are in.
Ooh!
It's
Damn.
time to punish the artist.
I think that's supposed to be like
I
those
just feel like Gus is
streamer
too good
things
for
on the
you after that
boobs.
crappy drawing. Here's the early scores. These will change over time, probably.
Of
That's how
course.
scores work. And how's the audience doing? Off to a real good start, audience.
Good job, audience.
Let's try another one. Astigmatism is the uneven curvature of what part of the eye?
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Time's running out.
This is Dolan's jacket, by the way. I'm not wearing it. I'm just wrapping it over me like a blanket.
Who picked this one?
Okay, fair enough.
The rest of you who are still alive, prepare
Fingers?
for your punishment.
I can handle fingers, not maths. Not bad. Fingers?
Welcome back to the killing
Fair
floor.
enough, Warlord. Fingers?
We're going to play
Thank
the
God.
finger cutting game. This one's a little ooky. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy. Just don't squirm.
I'll pretend.
Think happy thoughts.
Ah! Sorry. Oh, that was a bit weird. Sorry.
Good job. Something to hang on my fridge.
That's okay, Plex. You can still,
Just
you
to
know,
prove
catch
this
up.
isn't a fever dream, here are the scores again. Let's try this again. What are you supposed to get for kissing the Blarney Stone?
I forgot. Forgot. Alright, see you, sister and white cat. It's either one or two, I think.
Who picked this one?
Speech? Alrighty then.
I have a surprise for you.
Speech. Fair enough.
You know what you
Not
can always
math.
count on? Math.
Anything but
Literally.
math.
Ah! Answer as many math questions as you can
I
before
hate
time runs out.
math.
If you do the worst, you die.
I know.
Let's go. Math.
Damn it.
Keep going.
I don't even know
believe
where I
in you.
am. They just gave me the same
Keep
thing
your focus.
twice.
Don't let my voice distract you. We're almost out of time.
Oh god.
It'll all be over soon.
Math.
But deep down, didn't you know one day math would kill you?
I got distracted though. I looked at the board. I shouldn't have done that. You just gotta concentrate.
I'm really enjoying our chemistry so far. You guys are the Rory to my Lorelei.
I hate math.
Alright.
Yes, and Foul, we know you like math.
What's the name of the ring the Pope wears?
I forgot. Crap. Hey, look, I don't math either. I hate math. I can't even say it right now.
Who said this?
Fisherman's? Why is it fisherman's?
Prepare for your punishment.
Okay. Patterns, don't be patterns, don't be patterns.
It's time
No!
for a memory game. Memorize the pattern.
Okay.
Alright, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the
Thank
order
God.
of the weapons? And winning is its own reward, but also, if you get last place, you die, so good luck!
Okay. Blue and coffee. Never heard of that before.
And looky, here's the pattern.
Oh, thank God, I got the
How did
last
you
ones
do?
right. I got every single one of them right! Sorry.
It looks like you
All I
forgot what
memorised
at
was the
stake.
hammer, hammer, knife, knife. And I just picked the other two randomly. Oh, God, that was so lucky. Oh, God, I don't deserve to win. I'm grateful, but I didn't deserve that.
Here's another one.
Oh, man.
How long was Juliet's coma supposed to last in Romeo and Juliet? Right now.
It's either 2 or 3, but I
And the
can't
correct
remember. It was
answer
more than
is
2 hours.
This one.
2 and 40 hours. God damn. Oops.
Let's go
I
someplace
guess, because
fun.
that gives Romeo time to get back and do his romance thing. It's going to be pattern, isn't it? The,
Oh, darn,
memory,
this is
the
such a
artwork.
mess. This piece of art has blood all over it. The new blood is probably getting all mixed up with the old blood. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time.
Okay.
Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die.
Crap, I forgot the rest. I forgot the rest. But I remembered that. I think that's what I don't know. I've got some of it right, but I haven't got all of it right.
Let's see if you messed it up.
Oops. Oh. Wild Dom, god
You deserve
damn.
this.
Don't put answers in chat. Did someone do answers? Oh, the one you did.
Next question.
I don't know why I'm still alive.
How fast is the speed of sound? Sorry for complaining and being strange. It's running out. Who said this?
Oh.
Everyone is wrong. Come with me. Isn't it about time for some fighting? You can attack someone else. You could defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone.
No.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Ooh, I really should have popped some popcorn. Was it good for you? Hurt each other. Very good. Where were those survival instincts when I kidnapped you? Those cuts don't look serious. Serious enough.
It was mean.
Your friends sure don't like you very much.
We should have all made it out of that alive because 2 of us attacked and 2 of us defended
Hey,
ourselves.
audience, you're an embarrassment to all uncaptured people.
Don't be so mean.
Alright, next question. How does the Twilight Zone episode Time Enough at Last end?
Dolan would know this. He watched The Twilight Zone. I don't know. God, I don't know.
Who picked this one?
I was gonna pick that, but I was like, no.
Let's go someplace fun.
Sorry. More money.
Well, 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 there seems to be a pile of money on the floor. That's my third favorite thing to have a pile of. Take as much money as you want, but take the most money or the least money, and you'll be sorry. Grab away.
I don't know.
How much did everybody take? It's punishment time for the most and least greedy. Personally, I never touch any paper money because of the germs.
Oh. Oh. That
Only
seems
one player
cruel.
left alive, just how I like it.
Oh, God.
No! Making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give
Too
you
much
a
pressure, too much
category.
pressure, too much pressure.
Transformers. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
I didn't deserve to win that.
Let's see the right answers.
It was just luck. That was it. It was luck. It wasn't skill, it was luck.
Space for every correct answer.
Maybe I'll win for once. I doubt it. No, I won't.
Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question.
I don't
Ghosts get a
know.
third choice to help them catch up to you.
I don't know about the other one, but I'm so scared. This isn't acting. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's been a while since I've been in the leader. I'm so nervous. All of them? Oh, crap.
Here comes the next question. Human bones.
I don't know. I woke up to something amazing. Good for you. I'm scared. I got them right. Then again, so did Super Dude.
Beware of the darkness. Australian cities.
Okay. I'm getting lots of lag. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, thank God. Oh. Oh.
Hurry up.
It's not cheating.
Instruction in the cha-cha slide.
I don't know. I don't dance. I'm scared. I don't think I'm going to win, but it was fun to be in the lead for a while. Oh, thank God. But everyone, pretty much everyone got that. Oh, I'm still a few steps ahead though.
It's lights out for you.
Ah! I don't know. It's probably none of them. It's probably none of them. I'm so scared. I went to an anime convention. Good for you. I'm scared. Oh, thank God I got one right. One right.
Almost there.
Don't do that.
Cells that contain eggs.
I have no idea. I don't have eggs. I don't do eggs. Although you'd think I would know the names of the foods to avoid. This is so nerve-wracking! That's very sweet of you, Twin Twin. I don't know if I'm gonna win. It'd be nice, but I can't. It's... Ah! No! Ah!
The darkness approaches.
I'm so nervous!
Letters in the Greek alphabet.
I don't know. I don't know. None of them? Oh, God damn it. It's close though. Oh, come on, it has to be something I know. Please be something I know. I don't want to guess.
Ironies. Alanis Morissette's Ironic.
I know these. I've listened to this song a million times. A traffic jam when you're already late. And no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man in your dreams, and then meeting his beautiful wife.
The shadows are coming.
Yay!
Falls on the endangered species list in 2016.
I don't know. I just have to get one more right and I win. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! I win! I won! After all this time, I win! I could almost cry, but I'm not going to. That was so scary. I'm gonna talk to Dolan later and be like, I finally won Trivia Murder Party, and I almost cried. Oh God, I'm so dramatic. Oh God. Oh, thank you. Okay. Alright, fair enough, Julian. Yep. I can't believe I won. Go get some coffee and chill. I am going to play another game now, if it'll let me. It's probably going to make me quit and start again. Oh, back to pack. Never mind. Or it's not going to let me at all. Oh, this game is like, I don't want to work for you. Well, I'll make you work for me. Oh. Oh, man. I can't remember the last time I felt this. Oh, God. No, I appreciate that. Okay, let's do at least 1 or 2 rounds of Quiplash. We'll just see how we're going to go. Fair enough, MFAL. No worries. I just got to make sure I do audience participation, because I think that's what people want to do. Yep, settings. Audience. Audience play along. Yes, that's on now. I think that's all I really needed to do. Extended time is family friendly filter off. Hello, room code hiding. Yep. What's your Steam name? It's just Golden Gooby. Simples. Alright, so now we have audience participation. Okay, so now we can do this. So if you're in the audience, you can participate. It doesn't matter if you don't make it in the game. Just let me set it up on my phone now. Oh, God. Okay, let's do this. Can you play this on your phone? How do you think I'm playing? You just type in jackbox.tv on your phone, then type in the room code. I'm a star! I'm green. Chicken. You're the cat! Ah! Alright, let's see if we can get some people in the audience as well, because I want to see what this audience participation is like. I've got 3 people in the audience already, cool. Starful. That's just lucky. Everybody's in. And I'm green on this too! Yay, green! Alright, let's see how we go. Oh, man. I love the cat. I think the cat's adorable.
I'm Schmitty, and this is a little something I like to call whiplash. Everybody comfy? Great. Remember, anyone
I've
who
never
wants
done
to
this
join
before
the
with audience
can do
participation, so
at
we'll have
any
to see what it's
time by
like.
logging in with the room code.
What's my favourite game? Pokemon Go. I'm
This
lame.
is round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Attention audience, while you wait for these annoyingly slow players, why not try the audience play along?
Alright, let's see how this works then. We have 4 people in the audience. Alright, let's do it. I don't know. It's really hard getting an American question when you don't really know what's happened, you know? Oh. I don't know how to spell that. Let me just quickly look up how to spell this. I just want to look how to spell this. I'm not looking for cheats. I just want to know how to spell this.
Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
Oh, whatever. I spelled it wrong. I don't care. I'm sorry.
Let's see what we're working with. First up, what happens if you eat too many hot dogs? Okay, choose your favorite.
These are almost exactly the same. Now, which one do I pick? It's okay, Caleb. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. I didn't get the chance to answer. I'm so sorry. I will try to answer them from now on. I get distracted. I'm sorry.
Moving on. A sign that you were slowly morphing into former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. Ready, set, vote.
It's very sweet of you, Tsunami. I love playing games with you guys as well. It's nice that most people get a chance, if they want to. I don't. Oh, wow. Ah! Damn. It's okay, Caleb.
And
Thank you
next
so
is
much for being
the
here.
title of Rob Schneider's memoir.
Actually, that guy.
Vote on your devices.
When's the next stream? It'll have to be next week. Because I haven't actually got it confirmed, but I'm working tomorrow and Saturday.
Next prompt. The worst way to die, death by 1,000 blank. Vote away.
I see what you did there. Even though it's misspelled. And it's mean. It would be a bad way to die though, because can you imagine having a bunch of hiccups in your face? Then again, cyborgs, that would be pretty bad too.
The worst thing to have written on the butt area of your shorts. Put in your votes.
It's funny. Dagub. Yeah, people are cool, they still do that. I haven't really heard Rebecca Back's Friday all the way, or Justin Bieber's Baby. I've kind of avoided those songs, so like I don't listen to them.
Next one. The biggest secret a chimpanzee has told Jane Goodall. Get to voting.
Excuse me. Whiplash! Nice work.
Your next prompt is the Wicked Witch of the West's biggest annoyance with her flying monkeys.
That's mean.
Next in line, a family heirloom you probably shouldn't pass down to your children. It's voting time.
I'm sorry for my spelling. But it's meant to be fetuses.
That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Ding 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 ding. Well, no, I'm not first. I'm third. Plex, Sky, Chicken, and I didn't see the other ones. Sorry.
Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama.
Drama. That sounds about right. We have had drama in this game before.
Audience members, instead of just waiting around while the players type, try the audience play along.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me. A strange thing to keep as a pet. A Gooby. Why would you want to keep me as, well, Gooby as a pet? Well, it would help if I could spell it right. I don't know. So is that all the audience play along is? You just dancing with that? That's a bit... I guess. That's okay, Caleb. I appreciate you for being here. There's always another time. And besides, you need to look after yourself first, anyway. I still gotta set up the a little bit better. Hey, Usana.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of
Nah,
something.
Jimmy.
Time for the big reveal.
You love the cat. I love the cat too. The cat's adorable.
The brand name of a patriotic line of diapers. Okay, vote for your favorite.
I didn't deserve that. Hugs from Uncle Sam is so much nicer. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I was just trying to be funny, and I think sometimes I'm not
a
funny.
sign that you are really frugal. Instead of buying paper towels, you blank.
Don't do anything.
Okay, vote.
I don't know. Fair enough, Mario. We'll see you next time. Maybe. Have a nice night. As an American, I love your answer, Gooby. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just picked the first thing that came to my head. I mean, no disrespect. You guys can make fun of our Prime Minister all you want. Oh god, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Sorry. Look, I don't really know enough about politics, so that's why I have the no politics as a rule.
Coming up next, the worst thing to hear from your spouse, I'm leaving you for blank.
Chicken nuggets.
And vote.
Alright, sorry, Mario, I meant to call you Max. My brain was like, oh, what? I'm leaving you for Shima, goddamn. I think leaving someone for chicken nuggets would be better. It's more heartbreaking that way, because it's like, it's food. You can buy the food and still be in the relationship. It's like, no, I can't be with you and have chicken nuggets at the same time. It's a very weird logic, and I don't know why I'm still talking.
And next, the technical medical term for swamp ass.
Dolan still plays WoW occasionally.
Vote now.
The cat is so cute. I'm sorry, I like cats.
Next on the list,
noises.
Blank, a new fragrance by Gerard Depardieu. Vote on your devices.
World of Warcraft, yes, Dolan still plays World of Warcraft eventually, sometimes. Usually when a new expansion comes out, he'll play it for a little bit. I like Stink Bomb better. Stinky water juice, I have no idea. Itchy as hell. Ugh. I used to play RuneScape.
What
Weird.
cows are usually saying when they moo?
I don't know. Feed
Okay,
me.
vote.
Oh man. Why am I awake at 3 past one, I don't know. I think the little love heart just made that a little bit better. Milky Babe.
Next in the hopper, a line in the Canadian national anthem, probably. Get to voting.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's currently, it's just a little bit past 6 o'clock here, PM. Damn.
You survived round 2. Let's see if your scores did.
Fair enough. Third round, which is the comic one.
We've made it to round 3, the last lash. Focus up because you're all answering the same prompt. Complete this word lash task.
Well, that's easy, Kill Bill, but I can't do that. That's on copyright. I don't know. Hey, Cappy X Gaming. Yeah. Have you ever played a musical instrument? I did have a guitar, but I didn't really play it properly. I tried, but I just couldn't get into it. I sing if that counts. Voice is a musical instrument, kind of. I have no idea.
Time to take a look. In the final round, you can give out 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze medal to your top 3 quips. Make them count.
Damn it, no, I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to scroll, but oh well. I think I am going to stop after this. I am a little bit exhausted. I think I should have a break. But this has been really fun.
The suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. First, the bronze. Show me the silver. And gold. Let's sell off those medals for points.
How's Dolan? He's alright. Oh, wow. I won! Well, I won this round anyway. I probably didn't win the whole thing.
We did it, you guys. Let's go to the scores.
No, fair enough. It happens. I don't think I won. But I came third. We got Sky, Plex, and then me. Sky won! Congratulations! It's okay. I'm pretty sure I'm done now anyway. That was so fun though. I'm glad that we got to play 1 game. But I think that now would be a good time to finish while I'm still, you know, slightly awake and not too tired. I'm hoping that I will get to work on some commissions today. You know, actually do some sketches, because there are some sketches that I haven't started yet that I kind of need to. I love Kill Bill. Kill Bill is probably one of my favourite movies out of every movie ever that exists. I also really liked Hateful Eight. I thought that was really clever. Is Jaina coming up to say goodbye? That'd be nice. I get to say goodbye with Jaina here. Okay, so I'm just going to quit this. I'm just going to quickly show you guys the art that I was working on earlier. Doopy and Andy, I'll just zoom in a little bit. Jaina, can you not do that? So yeah, here's Kit Kit saying goodbye. OBS. Yep. You can just see her tail. You can see her tail and you can see her loving me. Alright, thanks MFL, I appreciate that. I think I know what it's about, but I'll find out soon. Oh, she's purring! This is like the perfect way to finish stream, with cat purring, and you guys being all nice and yeah. I think that there's probably just a couple of other things I want to do to bring the picture out a little bit more, but it's mostly finished. You guys have pretty much seen me do it from start to finish. So yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming by. This was really fun, as always. I won't be streaming again until next week, because that's my next free time. But thank you so much for being here. For those who donated and for those that have been here from the beginning and those that have just joined, thank you. Hopefully we'll get the chance to stream next week. Just keep an eye out for updates, and it might be on Twitter. I'll be on Discord as well. So I'll see you guys around, and thank you for being here. Bye.